I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. The clients that always get the best results of me in regards to building the most amount of confidence and achieving their goals, whether it's financial, relationships or career, or a combination of all those things, or making lifestyle changes or quitting addictions, it's always the ones that committed long term. I've been coaching for almost 11 years, guys and girls, and I've seen patterns. I've learned a lot about people, also myself, and I can tell by someone's character, by their attitude, their body language, when I first meet them or spend time with them, if they're really going to commit or not. And I think most coaches who are experienced, if they're being honest, they know this as well. By understanding the human character or the human condition, and I bring it down to this. It's really simple stuff, obvious stuff, but it's effective if it's applied in the right way. If you're really passionate and hungry to be successful and achieve a goal, you're gonna do whatever it takes to achieve that. You know, within the realms of, you know, being a good person and not harming anyone, or, you know, not breaking any law. You're going to do whatever it takes, and you're not going to care about whether it's going to take 2 months, a week, a year. You're just so driven to achieve it. And people, unfortunately, that don't have this drive and they don't have this attitude and hunger, they're not going to be successful. It's not because they're not good enough, and it's not because it's unfair or someone's better. It's their attitude. They're not committed. Even the best coach in the world, you can't force someone to be hungry. I can't give you hunger. I can't force you to be brave or courageous or driven or disciplined. I can only help you and inspire you. You've got to give me permission to help you, and I can give you the teaching. I can tell you where you're going wrong. I can talk to you. If it's possible, we can build a good working relationship. But if it's not in you, if you don't go to that place, you're not going to get there. And that's how I became successful after many years of failing and being stuck and procrastinating. So like I've said, with social anxiety, you've got to be committed long term. You've almost got to treat it like a long-term relationship. It can't just be a fling. It can't just be here and there, because you're not going to change, you're not going to make progress, so it's going to be very small. You're never really going to break out of it. Same with business. You're not going to build a successful business and make the impact and achieve the financial goals, or just to really enjoy it and develop the business and build it and change the world. You're not going to do that if you're not fully committed. If you start saying things like, how long is it going to take, or 1 year is too long, or 6 months, you've already failed. You've set yourself up for failure. So you really got to get past time. People have got a bad relationship with most things: time, money, people, the way that they think, their attitude, their naivety, and this whole attitude of wanting everything, but you don't want to put anything in. What you put in is what you get out. You've got to put your heart and soul into becoming successful, otherwise it's not going to happen. And that's why I created the 1 year program. The 1 year program was created from a client that I was coaching on my 6 weeks program, and a good friend of mine, a close friend, who's also a successful coach, teacher and entrepreneur, and he said, why don't you do it? I never considered it. I'd always done, you know, sessions on a 6 weeks program, a weekend program, and I thought that would be great. And I knew that it would be less people that would take it, but the ones that would do my 1 year program would be so committed, and they are. I'm working with 2 clients on the 1 year program, obviously separately, and I absolutely love it. And it's the same approach that I use to overcome social anxiety, be successful in business, get a girlfriend, change my whole life in my 20s all the way up until now, by committing, you know, by working on my public speaking skills for a year, 2 years, every area, financially, my goals, my training, my fitness. And I think, you know, for me, a lot of this is about really being passionate and living a successful and a meaningful life. And if you enjoy it, and you can get past your insecurities, your fears, your negative emotions, your low self-esteem, your depression, your overthinking, you actually build momentum, and you actually enjoy it, you know. It's like when you're younger, you don't say, when you're enjoying time with your friends that you love, you're not like, oh, I don't want to hang out with these people for a year. It's like you want to be with them forever, because you've got a good relationship, because there's love, there's connection, and time flies when you're having fun. And it's no different. It's no difference with building a successful business. Look at all the people that are successful. They're so consistent, they love it. Look at what I do, because I love it. So you've really got to fall in love with the process, unless you want to stay as you are. If you want to stay as you are, then that's your choice. I can only respect that. No, it's your choice. You know, you've got your freedom to live how you want to live. But if you keep complaining and blaming everyone, then it's only down to you for not changing it. So your social anxiety is not going to go away unless you're committed. And a lot of people, they can't do it on their own. They need a coach because they don't have the strength of character. They're not disciplined. They don't have the courage yet. They can be successful, and that's why you need a coach. You need that mental and emotional support. Sometimes you need tough love, or you need someone to be kind, understanding, someone to talk to, someone to be accountable to. And smart people get coaches. I wouldn't have become successful without coaches and mentors. So you need a coach. You need a coach to get you going and to keep you on track. And that's why I love the 1-year program, especially for committed clients who really want to overcome social anxiety, and not just overcome social anxiety, which is life-changing, but live a successful life. Live a life of purpose, as Les Brown said, live full, die empty. So if any of you are committed and you're ready to make a massive change and you're ready to commit to 12 months of my mentorship, I will help you. If you want to apply for that 1-year program, send me an email in the box below. I'll get back to you in 48 hours, as quick as I can. Obviously I've got a busy schedule with clients and life, but I will get back to you and we'll have a phone call. I can't promise that I'm going to work with you, and you can't promise me the same, because if I think you're not right, then I can't accept you on the program. It's not personal, but I can only work with people that are committed, they've got the right attitude, and we can work together. You're going to show up, you're going to be reliable, and you're also going to have a great time. So send me an email in the box below to apply for my 1-year program, which will help you to overcome social anxiety, build confidence, achieve goals, and design and live the life that you want to live according to the goals that you've got. So send me an email. We can arrange, sometimes I close the deal just by email. I get a good feel, we have a chat, and we go from there. But usually a phone call would be great, or even better for me on Zoom, because you can see each other and get more of a feel for me if I'm right for you, and the same if I can work with you. So if you want to apply for the 1-year program and you're super committed, send me an email. Please don't apply if you're not really committed. If you're like 20%, then it's best just to really enjoy my free videos. And for anyone that can't do the program, you've got all the free videos that I do on this channel. I've got on my Instagram pages, all free content, Facebook, etc. So yeah, go away today and really understand the value of committing, because if you commit for 1 year, you live the rest of your life happy, purposeful, and you're going to keep growing and excelling. But people tend to see 1 year, they don't see that as a good investment, but they don't see wasting 30 years in the same position, not enjoying their job, relationships, finances, whatever it may be, health, self-esteem. They don't see that as a waste of life. I don't understand it. I do understand it and I don't, because I was there myself at one point, because the mind can be stubborn and people get set in their ways and they don't have the right influences around them, negative people bringing them down, crabs in a bucket, which is why it's so good to be around a positive, successful mentor and build positive relationships. And usually when you get yourself in a good place, you always meet like-minded positive people, and then you've got positive relationships in your life, and you're a positive example. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I really look forward to potentially working with you in the future on the 1-year program. Just to mention as well, if some of you want to commit to a shorter program, because you can make a lot of progress, I do a 6-week program for overcoming social anxiety. So just get in touch, let me know, and I'll respond to your email, alright? Appreciate your support. I'll see you next video. Bye.